This is how Mower County in-home workers and my social worker helped me with my brain injury that causes severe ADHD. ADHD is it causes disorganization, a short attention span, and a lot like talking a lot and stuff. And sometimes I have a lot of this stuff. So if like I write a lot of lists, and if uh, if I get impatient because somebody makes me wait like weeks and weeks and weeks to have a meeting, I'll keep remaking the list over and over again because I think the list's not good enough, or because I'll lose the list somewhere in the house, and then my house becomes uh, cluttered with papers and I can't find the list, so I make a new list. So this is how Moore County Social Services and my in-home workers and the mental health ombudsman who's supposed to advocate for you deals with this when I'm having an issue that human services will not assist me with my caddy waiver and I can't get an in-home worker and issues go on. They begin to send me my caddy waivered plan over and over again. So I have 5 or 6 copies of my caddy waiver plan, and the ombudsman will make a meeting between me and human services to resolve that I don't have a worker. But he'll tell me he's going to make a meeting, so I'll make a list for the meeting, the agenda. But he'll wait. He'll tell me he's going to make a meeting, and then 3 weeks later he hasn't made the meeting. So I'll have made 6 different lists for the meeting, and I've lost them all over the house. And I'll start emailing him the agenda, the list of the agenda, and I'll email him 6 emails and say, "Will you just mail me this list because I keep losing the list?" And then he'll say, "But there's so many emails. There's so many emails. Which list do I email you? I mean, which list do I mail you?" And I'll say, "But I keep losing the list, and I have short-term memory loss from my brain injury, so I keep forgetting that I already emailed you the list. Can you just mail it to me already?" And he'll say, "I already mailed it to you." And like, it's like they don't understand mental illness and a brain injury at all, because I tell him I have short-term memory loss, and that he needs to tell me he's going to schedule a meeting and within 3 days have the meeting. But every time he waits 3 weeks to have the meeting, I keep emailing him lists and writing down all these lists, and then my worker will send me the waivered plan, and I'll have plans, the exact same plan, all over the house. And my house is a mess, and these in-home workers are coming and they're overwhelmed at the mess in the house because they're homemakers or whatever, and they don't want to come into this disaster of a home and fix the problem that human services has caused because they haven't assisted me or hired a work for 4 or 5 months, and they've neglected me, refusing to find me an in-home worker. And this goes on, and it's like all these workers go to college and they're trained on how to work with brain injured people with short-term memory loss, and mentally ill people with ADHD and other problems, but none of them can figure this out, even when I'm blatantly telling them the problem over and over again. But they deny that that's the problem, and that they're causing this problem by doing this behavior that they keep doing over and over again. And I keep explaining it to them. And they keep telling me I'm the problem, and I keep telling them, I'm doing that because you keep waiting so long to have the meeting, and I forget, I can't help my physical symptom of short-term memory loss, and you just need to schedule the meeting and then have the meeting before 3 weeks, because even a normal person, even with a planner, is gonna forget the agenda for the meeting or lose that list, because when you're disabled and on Social Security, it's because you can't have a job, because you can't hold a job. And so why would you hold on to lists and things a whole bunch of lists and your wavered plan and everything in a binder organized already for this work meeting when you can't hold a job for 3 weeks for this agenda. It doesn't, I mean, are they cracked in the brain? Do they learn anything in school? Do they listen when any of their mentally ill or brain injured individuals give them input on how to deal with them?